Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we'll be looking at some of the stocks that are reporting today, and we'll be looking at the charts, and we'll look at what are the chart patterns trying to tell us, and we'll look for some nice setups. And before we get started, the standard disclaimer: the content that is shared here is only for informational educational purpose. It is not financial advice, and you need to consult with your own financial advisor before you take any financial decisions. We have three set of companies. The first one we look at is Square. So Square has also been like it is trying to break out of this pattern, and it is having its earnings today, like I said before, and it has showing some kind of a volume contraction pattern in a short-term basis. You can see here that the way it has been moving, it has been steadily trying to break out of this basing pattern. If you look at this here, you can see that it is trying to break out of this base, and that's why you can also see that the moving averages are all converging and the stock is trying to move up. But we'll need to wait and watch what the earnings results come out to be, like whether the market likes it or not. But this is an environment in which all the financial services lending companies will be doing better because of the interest rate cuts. So that's the first one on the list. The second one is Affirm, also a similar it is also reporting today, and we can see that Affirm is also trying to break out of this very large base, like we can see here. If we look at it on a weekly time frame, we can see that it is trying to break out of this large base that it has formed. It has had a good earnings or reporting in the last couple of quarters, but we'll need to wait and watch if the stock will move out of this base. So that is the second company in the list. The third one is Upstart. When we look at this, has been showing some momentum in the recent days. We can see that it did break out of this base that it formed. It did retest on, it did take support near the 21-day moving average, like we can see here around this area, which is the 21-day moving average. It did take some support and is trying to move up again. So that is on Upstart. So we can see that a lot of times these breakouts, though they happen convincingly, they do retest the same levels and then try to move up again. So do not chase stocks, do not get into the FOMO like you have missed out on some things. Like I also missed out on Reddit was a huge move after the quarterly earnings. I was watching this pattern, but before I could enter, I was a little bit worried around the earnings coming around the corner, so I didn't take the trade. But there will be a number of trades like this in the future, so don't get into FOMO and try to buy it at a very high price. In that case, you will be having a very large risk in terms of your risk and reward. So I'll wait for it to pull back near the 21-day moving average and then try to enter. So that is on, because it had a very good earnings report and it has also broken out of the very large IPO base. So that's why I like this one, and it is on my watch list. So sorry for slightly digressing. So we looked at these three companies. The next set of companies that are reporting today are TOST and FTNT. TOST also has a very nice setup in terms of the base. It is trying to break out of this base. If we look at it on a weekly, it is much more cleaner. You can see here that it did give a breakout on a weekly basis, and it is trying to break out of this very large base that it has formed. That is on TOST. The next company on the list is FTNT, which is a cybersecurity related company. And we can see here that it did give a breakout on a weekly basis, but it has tried to come back again. Now if we watch it on a daily time frame, we can see that it is taking support near the 21-day and 50-day moving average, which is a good sign that the buyers are still interested in this particular stock or company. So we'll need to wait and watch how the results come out. That is FTNT. The next set of companies that are reporting are all technology and growth related companies. First one is Trade Desk. This has already been showing very strong momentum in the past 6 months or so, and it is also ranked in one of the Nasdaq 100 top 10 momentum stocks. So it is showing very good signs, and as you can see, the pre-market also it is trying to open gap up because it has its earning today. Yep, and we can also see that it has taken support multiple times near the 21-day moving averages. You can see here the wick shows you that there is strong buying pressure coming in where the stock retraces to the 21-day moving average. You can see here as well. It didn't touch the 21-day moving average, but it has still bounced. So the next one in the list is Datadog. The chart doesn't look that interesting because the stock's price has been moving in a sideways direction, and it also doesn't look like a good setup on the charts. Datadog is also reporting today. That's the reason I have put it on this one. And the final company in the list is Dropbox. Dropbox has also been very volatile. As you can see from the erratic movement, it's been going up and down, and now it is trying to break out of this large base that it has formed. We'll need to wait and watch whether it will be able to cross this convincingly, which might happen after the earnings report. We'll need to wait and watch how the earnings is received by the market. So those are the companies that are reporting today. Some set of companies that are reporting today. We need to watch out for these reports, and if there is a very good setup, we might try to enter those things. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe to this channel if you find some value. Thank you.